What's up, Just Sayers? This week on Just Saying, we are rolling with the homies and excited to welcome a total Betty to the show. You know her as the OG redhead fashion queen, Amber from Clueless. You know the one who could be way harsh in debate class. Whatever. Today we're talking about some full-on Monets, a few Baldwins, and the 30th anniversary of Clueless. It's the one, the only, Elisa Donovan. Yes, she is back. And author.
I love the enthusiasm.
Oh, yes. I'm so excited to have you back.
I am ecstatic to be here. I'm a big fan. I love you. I love everything about you. And I'm going to straight away, so I don't forget, I just told you this off air, but I'm going to say it now. Very large shout out to Chris Estrada Pazzi, who is my hairdresser, cuts my hair, and she could not be a bigger fan.
Oh, I love that. San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you for that. And Chris? Shout out, Chris. Thank you for listening. And it's also even more special because it's a hairdresser.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
exactly.
It's just
like, they get it.
Yeah, they get it.
Good hair. Which, by the way, my hair kind of rocked the internet last week.
Well, your hair's looking really fab. Is there something going on? Is it like a new, is it like you're just sort of like, oh, it's a, very seamless kind of, I just throw it, like it looks a little long.
It's a little long.
But not shaggy.
Right. It's just, I definitely know how Carrie Russell felt after she cut her hair. Oh, it's okay.
Me, I'm sure it's my child who's been like, I'm so bored. Why is dad so terrible?
And you're like, hold on, mommy's working. I wanted to grow it out. I haven't had my hair long in a while, and it's
looking
summer.
Good. What does Evan think?
Evan thinks it's great.
Great.
And who cares what Evan thinks? But people were like, the hair, they're either yay or they're just like, no.
Right, well.
What is this hairstyle on this man?
That is a sign of something that is very important.
Yeah.
If
and I'm
people
like,
have
sorry.
Big feelings about it.
But I felt like this is what Carrie Russell went through when she cut her hair at Felicity.
Right.
I was like, I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
So,
it was tough. People are attached to it.
I know. So much. So, well, let's jump in, shall we?
We shall.
I feel like the last time I saw you was at the, where was that? It was at the Sunset Tower Hotel.
Oh, the party.
For the party.
Was that the last time that I saw you?
I think it was the last time. You were thinking about getting a dog.
Oh, we got can I curse on this show? We got that fucking dog.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, the first month was like hell on wheels. I was like, never. Like, I was getting ready to ship this thing to my mom. I'm like, this is the most selfless thing I have ever done for my child. And now, like, no way. The dog was like crapping all over the place, had intestinal issues. And then we got through that period. I love this dog so much. She is like, our whole family, the dog sometimes needs like some peace. Like she's getting so much love. And then sometimes she's like, guys, I gotta go. And she just like walks away and sits on the other end of the couch or like sits on the floor.
She's like, just give me a minute.
We love her so much. She's like the best thing ever.
And it's a golden doodle?
A Cavapoo.
Cavapoo.
So King Charles Cavalier and a poodle. The dog is magic. The dog is the best thing on the planet.
Yep.
Like, I love her.
And I have a King Charles Cavalier.
I miss her more than my husband right now. That's, it's for sure.
Honestly, Evan and I were thinking about getting a Cavapoo as well, because I know we talked about it at that party.
So you got, what is yours?
We got a King Charles Cavalier.
King Charles Cavalier, right? So.
And.
Is it trouble?
Obsessed.
Oh, obsessed.
She's in her terrible twos. Yes. Loves to talk. Loves to tell us what's up. Loves to just like.
See, this is the thing about the poodle part. They don't bark very much.
Well, she's like
or at least mine doesn't.
She'll just be like, rah, 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 rah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. Like, I made carne asada tacos last night. And we're eating dinner, and she's just staring at the counter like, rah, 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 rah. And I'm like, no, ma'am.
Yeah.
We're not doing that.
We're not.
And she'll carry seeds from trees, like those like pods that fall from the trees.
Yes.
And she'll hold them in her mouth.
Oh, it does look like she's foaming at the mouth. Does it look like she's having a seizure?
She has like a pacifier. And people are always like, excuse me, sir.
Wait,
she has something in her mouth. And I'm like, I know.
I
got it.
That's her
thing.
It's her whoopee.
It's her fidget spinner.
She is her fidget spinner. So it doesn't make, see, I am so wary of letting Rocket, as our dog, letting Rocket eat anything other than her special food.
Same.
So I would be worried about her chewing on that it would go right through her and right onto my living room carpet.
She'll chew it and then she just holds it. And then when we get home, she will exchange it for a treat. So we have a jar of pods.
She's
and
no
our
dummy.
house cleaners are
She's
just
no
like,
dummy. Yeah, they're like, are you? You've got like a head in there. Like,
yeah,
what
we
are
just
you?
we look like witches who just collect twigs and things from the woods. So, just sayers, I have been telling you week after week about ZBiotics helping us all get fiber into our diets without changing what you eat. Now, getting enough fiber is so hard to keep track of. Trust me, I know. And that's why I started using ZBiotics Sugar to Fiber Probiotic Drink Mix every day. The PhD microbiologists over at ZBiotics understand that 95% of all Americans do not get enough fiber in their diets. So they genetically engineered a probiotic drink mix called Sugar to Fiber. Now, Sugar to Fiber turns sugar into the foods that I eat into a prebiotic fiber called Leavan fiber. It's really hard to get Leavan from a typical diet, and it helps to improve the amount and diversity of fiber my body receives. So I started drinking ZBiotic Sugar to Fiber every morning because it makes me get closer to my daily fiber recommended dose so much easier without needing to change my diet. And I really like knowing that this fiber was coming from sugar that was already in the foods that I was eating. Now, every day I grab one of these little bad boys, pop it open. I throw it in my water first thing in the morning. I throw it in my smoothies. It is so easy to get it done. And I just love knowing that I'm supporting my gut health doing this daily routine because it's so easy. Now, gut health is very, very important to me, and that's why I'm adding ZBiotics Sugar to Fiber to my daily routine this summer. It's an easy change to make, and it helps ensure that I'm getting the diversity of fiber my body needs. So right now, go to zbiotics.com/SAYIN and use promo code SAYIN, SAYIN, for 15% off at checkout for any first-time orders of ZBiotics probiotics. ZBiotics has a 100% money-back guarantee, so if you are unsatisfied for any reason at all, they will refund your money, no questions asked. Thank you, ZBiotics, for supporting and sponsoring this episode, and get those guts healthy for the summer. I'm so glad you're here. Let's talk about this weekend. Big weekend for you.
Oh my gosh, it was so fun.
What happened? Yes.
So, in honor of the 30th anniversary of Clueless, the Academy hosted a screening and a panel, and we did tons of press and Access Hollywood. We did a Nightline thing that will be on in July, I think, because they're interviewing everybody separately. And so it was Alicia Silverstone, Brecken Meyer, and me from the cast, and Amy Heckerling, the director, Marsha Ross, the casting director, and Mona May, the wardrobe, the costume designer. It was so special and so much fun, and it felt like, oh my gosh, this really, I feel how much this film has impacted people.
For sure.
Pretty much every day someone says something, but it was just like, it was really special to feel, I feel very grateful that I was a part of that. The panel was so fun, and, it just was great.
How does that feel? I mean, 30 years it's crazy because I just turned 30. And
so funny that you're so familiar with this film.
It's so
even
wild. It's just, I saw it on Turner Classic Movies. I saw it in black and white. What is it like when people still to this day quote that film? Like 30 years later. Are you like, okay, I'm good. Was that intro I gave you like, all right, okay, we got it?
Well, I will I don't know, because I do get asked this question often, and the answer is I don't know anything else, because it's such a part of, people always associate me with that. So it feels good. It's very positive. It's nice. I don't feel like, leave me alone, I mean, I think that would be very short-sighted, and it feels really nice to bring joy to people. But it does, but it's funny because I think this weekend, it's sort of settled in me, it really has been that long, and people really are still recognizing me for it,
Mm-hmm.
talking to me about it, getting excited about it, crying with nerves about it, and so I think I really sort of put all that together this weekend, like, oh, that's unique.
Yeah.
This is a unique thing.
It was such a time for that movie to come out too, because it was, I feel like it's such a, I don't know, it was before the internet or before like social media,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
it was just like this. People could relate to it and loved it because it was like, especially me when I was growing up in Texas, it was like, oh my God, these kids in Beverly Hills are like, she has a computer to organize her clothes.
It also normalized so many things that we still have a hard time normalizing in society right now.
Mm-hmm.
That Black and white people can be of equal wealth
mm-hmm.
and equal status.
Mm-hmm.
That gay people are beloved and are your friends and neighbors and in your class. All of
and
those
immigrants
things
deserve due process.
Immigrants deserve due process. So it's so we don't always talk about those aspects of that movie, but it really it's one of the reasons that it's so. I think that it's so beloved and so wide. There's so much widespread love for it because so many different people and cultures can love this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I love it. And I said one of the questions, they over the weekend on the panel, what was the question that was like, was it, were you excited to work with a female director or how it was something she asked me about like, just the experience of what it was showing up on this set. And I said, well, it was my first film. So I just thought, oh, like brilliant women run everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like they make movies. They are the directors. They're the ones that are telling people what to do. I'm like,
and that's how it
and
should
they
be.
hire the right people. Everybody's brilliant at their job. Everyone works really hard. It's super fun. Everybody's literally excellent at their job. I'm like, oh, this is just how the movie business is. And
little did you know.
Little did I know that is not always the case.
It's so weird because I feel like I remember watching Clueless and like your character was the one that resonated with me the most. I think I've told you this before. Honestly, and it's not like a trying to brown nose you or whatever, but it was like I always loved Amber.
Keep going.
Because Amber was just that outcast. She tried so hard.
She wants to be loved.
Yeah.
Like she just really does. You think she like takes her parents' money, goes to the runway and is like, I want that and I'm wearing it to English class.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna add my extra flair and one day people are going to really like me more than they like Cher.
We don't know when that day will happen.
It's coming.
Yes.
Her day is coming.
She was the ultimate pick-me girl.
Yeah.
She really was.
Yep.
And like just even just your one-liners, I mean, we're going to Melrose. Like that was like
right.
My favorite my favorite scene in the entire movie, hands down, is when Cher and Ty go to the Valley party.
Oh,
and you guys are walking, and it's just like the camera's following you, and I think Cher says to you like, what is that? Something Greek. She goes, I believe that's your designer imposter perfume or whatever, something like that.
Yes,
and you literally just look at her. You don't even say anything, and you just go, and just walk away. And it's the funniest thing to this day, 30 years later. One of my favorite moments.
I loved that scene also because there were a couple of dance scenes in the movie, and I was like, even though it wasn't a featured part of what I was supposed to be doing, but I just went, Amber dances like this. And I like had this sort of spazzy thing that I was like, she thinks it's like everyone's watching her. So anytime, like I loved that scene because I get like 2 seconds of a little dance and then come in and do that. So I loved that scene too.
It's so good. And I'm just so glad. Actually, Evan watched it flying back from Atlanta over the weekend. He was like, I just watched Clueless on the plane. It's so much fun. And it's so fun. Now, when was the last time you saw everybody?
So when was the last time I've seen everybody? I've seen Brecken and Alicia a couple times. I'm like, when time is so elastic.
Time is so weird.
We did the commercial together. the Super Bowl commercial, Alicia and I, but that was now 2 years ago, I think.
God.
And
That was 2 years ago?
And then we did 90s Con together. And that's the first time I saw Brecken in a bunch of years, like many, many, many. I just love him. He's the greatest. And Alicia too. We really had a great, I think it was at 90s Con when we got to actually have dinner, and we just like talked as grown-ups. It was like, oh, who are you? Oh, this is who you are. Hi, nice to meet you. You know, like we really, because we never really, we were kids, you know, and then didn't really, so it's been super nice, you know, to realize, oh, I like these people, you know?
Like as grown-ups.
Yeah, as grown-ups.
That is very weird.
So, and then I guess Brecken, I saw, I did Kelly Rizzo's podcast, his girlfriend's podcast. That was also probably a year ago, maybe, or so. So about that much. But Amy, I hadn't seen in maybe like a lot of years. Wow. And Mona, the costume designer, she has a book coming out. And she interviewed me for the book, but it was on Zoom. So
Did you keep Amber's costumes?
No, so I wasn't allowed to.
That's rude.
But that question came up over the weekend at one of the press entities, and Alicia was like, yeah, I kept all of mine, but then I think I gave them away, or I didn't know they were. And I was like, say what? Yeah. So you got to keep all your costumes, and now you don't know where they are, you know? And
now they're in some like Salvation Army dumpster? No.
So I remember certainly for me, and it was like, you do not take anything. Like they made it sound like it was going in the Smithsonian, or, you know, like that, the Paramount wardrobe, whoa. Yeah. Like that studio, and I know all of the studios have all of that, but that particular department is just like, it is so vast and so just ripe with incredible, incredible design. So I feel like they did keep most of it. Yeah. I feel like something was in like do they still do this? What were the restaurant with the, oh my God.
Oh, Hard Rock Cafe?
Yes. One of those where they would hang or Planet Hollywood or something like that. Yeah. They would hang, and I did like one outfit. I remember going, like having to like present it or something, but I don't know whatever happened to that. I don't know. Yeah.
Was it the sailor one?
Probably.
I love that one.
No, I feel like it was one that was like it was like less like they weren't going to leave. I just remember thinking, Prince's guitar is in here. Like, I'm going to be right next to Prince's guitar. And it was like, no, you're not going to be there. No.
It's like, sorry, girl.
Sorry, girl. He's real famous.
Oh, man. Well, over the weekend, actually at the anniversary, there was Alicia was talking about showing Clueless for the first time to her 5-year-old, or I'm sorry, when her son was 5. And I mean, has your kid seen?
So Scarlett just watched it in the fall.
This past fall? First time.
She's 13 now. She was 12 then.
Yeah.
And I still feel like that's too young.
Yeah.
I think it's too young. But all of the girls, she goes to an all-girls school, and almost all of her class had already seen it, and all of her friends had. And I felt like now it's just weird that I said you can watch, and my husband had never seen it. So they wanted me to watch it with them. And I was just like, no, I can't. No, I didn't. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't like to watch myself in general. So they watched it upstairs. And then, afterwards, my daughter said, I asked her what she thought, and she said, it's really funny. I really liked it. You were so good. And then she said, but I didn't understand why nobody knew that Christian was gay. She's like, I knew he was gay the second he came on the screen. And I was like, we live in San Francisco. But not even that. I mean, truly in San Francisco, I don't have that many gay friends. She knows, just because I think times have changed so much. All my gay friends live here, or they live in New York. Like it's not, and she does know them all, but it's, that was her main takeaway. How did no one know this?
Scarlett, ultimate ally.
Yeah, exactly.
And there was a little talk about the Clueless TV show coming back.
So someone asked Amy that, and she like shut it down right away, saying, "We don't have anything to say yet. We don't know what it's going to be." Like, no. Like, so no. And then someone asked again, sort of like a roundabout question, asked it of Alicia. And she was like, "I will be happy with whatever we do, and we don't know what we're doing yet," or something like that, you know? So
I mean,
they don't know what it's going to be.
It has, like, that's what, I think we deserve that. I think that would be, like, what are Amber's kids up to?
I know. What are her kids up to?
You know?
I feel like partly I'm of two minds. Either she just like married some super wealthy guy and is just spending his money and driving him crazy. Or she is running her own fashion company, running her own line that she designed, which I think is really what she would do. And maybe Cher works for her. I don't know how that would work out, but I think she could. But I do think she's probably running her own fashion line.
So she is just that, she's that boss bitch.
Yeah, I think she's a boss bitch. Oh my God. Without a doubt, she is. Yeah.
Very much the, like a, what was it? What was that show? Not like a Devil Wears Prada, but like a Ugly Betty.
Ugly Betty. Yes.
Yes, a Vanessa Williams character.
Yes, exactly.
Well, the Tonys were this weekend.
Yes.
Did you catch any of that?
I did not. By the time I got back to my hotel to watch,
that was my phone.
It was I think it was over. I put on the channel it said it was on, and it was the local news of everything. So I didn't see any of it.
It was actually really good.
It was.
Very much so. Cynthia Erivo.
She's incredible. Come on now.
Knocked it out of the park.
She did as a host?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And it was like, she didn't give us Wicked, thank God.
She did. Okay, good.
There was she made a couple little, like, I think when she introduced Kristen Chenoweth, she was like, oh, you know, my witch sister or whatever. Yes. But it was just like the intro was spectacular. You know, she had fun. And she just like.
What were the big winners? I didn't even see any.
Well, we had Darren Criss win Best Actor and for musical for Maybe Happy Ending.
I love it.
Which I will be seeing when I go back up to New York at the end of the month.
Yes, me too. I'm seeing it.
Best Actress in a musical was Nicole Scherzinger, which everyone was kind of like,
wow. Yeah. Really?
She sang her ass off. You know what I mean?
She did, yeah.
She really did. And not that anyone else didn't, but it was just like, she did, it was phenomenal. Best Director was Michael Arden, who I know, which was kind of wild. This was like his second or third Tony for him. Best Play was Maybe Happy Ending, or Best Musical, Maybe Happy Ending. Best Play was Best Actor in a Play was Cole Escola.
That's the only thing that I saw, the Cole Escola one, yes.
And Best Actress in a Play was Sarah Snook.
Yes, Sarah
from
Snook.
Succession.
Yes.
Yeah. Not enough time for a complete balanced meal? Gotcha covered right here. That's where Huel comes in. Today's sponsor of the Just Saying podcast is Huel. That's Huel, spelled Huel. Lately, I've been having their Black Edition ready-to-drink meal in a bottle. Now, hear me out. Trust me, I got you. It's got 35 grams of protein, 27 vitamins and minerals, and it's low in sugar. This is the perfect meal replacement for you. Listen, sometimes I don't have time for a good balanced breakfast. I don't have time to make eggs or avocado toast or even have a bowl of cereal. So I grab one of these Huels and I know that I am taken care of for the entire morning. Any meal. Sometimes at dinner, don't have time to make it because I got to go run to a show at 7 o'clock. So I just grab one of these bad boys and know that I'm getting a full meal in a bottle with Huel. And they're delicious flavors. This is chocolate. They also come in vanilla. Now, Huel is the global complete nutrition brand with over 500 million meals sold. And for new customers shopping at Huel.com, you can try it for 15% off plus a free gift using my exclusive code SAYIN, SAYIN, at Huel.com. Once again, that's 15% plus a free gift for new customers using my exclusive code SAYIN, SAYIN, at Huel.com. Please see our description for the terms and conditions, okay? Now unlock a healthier, easier way to eat with Huel. Nutritionally complete meals in minutes so you can focus on what really matters. And trust me, guys, these are delicious. So overall, it was a great,
I love it.
Great show. And Cole Escola thanked their mom, their fellow nominees, and a Grindr date.
Yes, that's what I read.
I'm sorry, but Cole, everything Cole did was phenomenal.
Spot on.
From
Spot
the
on.
tribute to Bernadette Peters. Like, are you kidding me?
My idol.
Full on drag, but dressed up as Bernadette Peters from Annie Get Your Gun. That was the costume in Annie Get Your Gun.
I was wondering, is that what's going on here? Okay, because I was confused.
But every interview that Cole did was fantastic. Like, there was something along the lines of, like, an interviewer asked Cole if they read something, and Cole was like, no, I don't read. I can't read. He goes, I think the states should take it into their own hands. Like, just But
I also love that because that's sort of like contrary to, I that's good. I like it. Yeah. No reading.
And just when Cole won, the frenzy and the fury that Cole grabbed the dress and just ran up there like a banshee. It was the funniest thing.
Oh, I love it.
Jeffrey Self, who I know as well, was right next to Cole, and it was just fantastic. And just
I'll have to watch it. I do. I was sad to have missed it.
But then when Nicole won, here's what the internet or the gay internet is.
Yeah.
What
do the gays feel about Nicole? Oh, I see.
She's our Stacey Dash.
Oh. Got it. No,
it's like
say no more.
Here's the thing. It's hard because
Mm-hmm.
Nicole Scherzinger is to the gays like Dion and Clueless was to the gays. We were like, oh my God, we love it.
Right.
This is amazing. Because we had Pussycat Dolls.
Right.
So we have these like early 2000s bangers.
Yes.
Buttons, Don't Ya, all of it. Even Jai Ho.
I don't even know what that is, but okay, I'll trust you. What or who is Jai Ho?
Jai Ho. And then they sampled like I Will Survive or something. Remember, Land? Yes. Okay. So it was just like this like Indian Bollywood song. And then all of a sudden it was just like, first I was afraid, I was petrified. And we were like, what?
Wow.
But it was a banger.
Right.
And then there was the whole like thing. I think it was with Russell Brand, like after the election.
Oh.
And Nicole made a comment on Russell Brand's Instagram that was like, where'd you get that hat? And everyone was like, oh no. And there was like crazy backlash. And this was
I don't get it. Where did you?
It was a hat, like a red hat. That Russell Brand had, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He has one too?
Oh, yeah, you know.
Have I been living under a rock?
No, just San Francisco.
Just San Francisco.
Alcatraz.
Oh my God.
So everyone was like, what?
Oh, that is I can't.
And it was crazy because this was right when like Sunset Boulevard was kind of taking off.
That's a bold choice.
People were like,
wait, did anyone clap for her when she won?
It was.
Was it golf clap?
Clapped. Yes,
was it golf clap? Was it like
no, it wasn't
noticeable?
But it was like, she got it, cool for her, whatever. But then, now I'm not going to get into like, politics or anything.
Nobody wants to talk about politics.
I'm a comic. That's what I do. It was really interesting because she got up there. And, thinking about her journey, she was like, I've waited 30 years for this.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to be a Broadway singer before Pussycat Dolls. Like, she was a singer.
Mm-hmm.
But then the Viper Room called her another way.
Viper Room.
And so the first thing she did was like, thank God, which I'm all for. Good for you.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
But it was just the way it was said that I was kind of like, got it.
Yeah.
And then Cole and the, I forget his name, Kip, he won for Best Director for O'Mary. I haven't seen O'Mary. I want to go see it when I go. Haven't had the chance yet. But they're all watching and they're like, who's winning? Who's winning? Because I think all the gays were like, Audrey McDonald, get it, girl.
Right,
You know?
right.
And she sang her face off.
She did. I bet.
And then they were like, oh, it's Nicole? Oh, it's Nicole.
Oh,
wow.
Was the camera on them?
And they're all like, wow, good for her. And then Cole goes,
oh, I love it.
4 more years.
Stop it. Wait, could you see that on camera?
Yes, 4 more years.
Oh my God.
It was
I love it so much.
wild.
Whoa. And then they were like, cut away.
He was like, I don't know why I said that. I don't know what that meant.
I don't know what that meant.
Like, okay.
I don't know.
But it was just so funny. And it was just so great to see the amount of love in that room. Everyone was supportive.
Yes.
Michael Arden was like, happy Pride.
Right,
like, it was just like,
it's like
the
the
New York
warmest
community.
room in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Death Becomes Her won Best Costumer, who also won the Oscar this year for, oh God, what was the Oscar? What was the Oscar?
Yeah. For Wicked?
Yes, for Wicked. Thank you.
Wicked.
Yeah. So Oscar and a Tony the same year.
I mean,
it was just really, really fun.
That's serious.
Really, really
I'm
fun.
definitely going to watch it. I will watch it.
But yes, Cole, the belle of the ball. Really great.
Belle of the ball. Yeah, I'm going to see a couple. You're going to New York too? I'm
going at the end of the month. Yeah. So I'll be there. For New York Pride is at the end of the month.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're usually there for that also.
Really?
Yes.
Well, hit me up.
Just sort of timing wise, we usually are. But this year, I'm not. Well, we're going in July.
Ooh, yeah. I have to. Yeah. I'm in Vegas next week, which is going to be, get your tickets. June 16th through the 21st. A whole week.
A whole week?
A whole week.
Wait, where?
At the Rio. At the Comedy Cellar in Rio.
I know. I don't know anything about Vegas. I'm like, where? Which one? What street?
I don't know. I know it's there. It's the Comedy Cellar at the Rio Hotel. It's going to be great. Jackie Fabulous, Alonzo Bowden, Andy Haynes, and myself. So yeah, it's going to be
amazing.
Really good.
Do you like going to Vegas?
No.
In general? Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Yeah. It's not
I have friends that live there who actually like perform and stuff, but I'm like, it's.
I would guess you like really sort of lean in and find your thing if you're there for an extended period, right?
Yeah. I'm going to be by the pool with my computer, write some stuff.
That is fun. That
read
part
a book.
is fun. Yeah. The little spritzes because it's so hot. I love that.
Yeah. It's funny because I was like, Alexa, what's the temperature in Las Vegas? It was like 128.
7,042.
I'm like, great.
Great.
So it should be fun. But then, end of June, we'll be in New York, and I'll be probably up at the Cellar while I'm there in New York City, too. So that'll be fun.
Oh my gosh. I would love to come.
I'm going to be there like every other month. It'll be fine.
Great.
You know where I won't be every other month? The Eagle in Los Angeles.
Oh, no?
Are you familiar with the Eagle?
I'm not familiar with the Eagle.
Really?
What's the Eagle?
I'm so glad you
Please
asked.
tell me. I've been dying to know. I've heard about this place, the Eagle.
Do you like dark hallways and lube?
Oh, so fiercely no. Oh,
if
boy.
you like putting your clothes up on random hangers and safe words, the Eagle is the place for you. The Eagle is.
Did you do a comedy show there?
No, you would have thought. Have I done it? Yes. Justin Martindale presents the Eagle Haha Lounge.
What is this? The Ha Ha Ha.
Oh no, it's like a leather bar. It's like a.
Is it like Bald Eagle?
It's kind of like a. They have the Bald Bear Eagle. Yeah.
The Bald Bear Eagle.
I feel like they have an eagle in San Francisco. They have an eagle everywhere.
The bar? Like it's a chain?
Well, there's chains.
Is it like a McDonald's?
You can wear them.
You can wear them.
You can sit in them.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But there's chains. Yeah. They it's like a rough and tough, dark fisticuffs, if you will.
Rough and tumble, sorta.
Yeah. But guess who was there?
Oh.
You're never gonna guess.
Dying to know.
Which pop diva do you think visited LA's The Eagle over the weekend?
Christina Aguilera.
Good guess because of Dirty.
I just was throwing it out there.
Not Christina Aguilera.
More current? Or sorry, I don't mean that she's not current. I mean like newer.
Current has a new album coming out or a new song actually.
Okay. Sabrina Carpenter?
No, she wouldn't last a second at the Eagle.
Chapel Roan?
No, not either. No. We're going back. Let's go 90s. We'll go 90s.
Is that I should be going 90s? I should be thinking 90s. Oh.
No, not Britney Spears with knives.
I was just, you knew exactly what I was going to say. Oh, bless her.
I knew who you were talking about with
She's
the O.
a sweetheart. My heart goes out to her. I can't even.
No, Mariah Carey.
What?
Yes.
Mariah Carey. You're like, I'm going to tell you because you're just never going to get it.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey?
Mariah Carey gave her all
the front door
at the Eagle over the weekend.
Wait,
we have video
what
of
is
it?
her all? Wait, we have video? Oh, I'm going to. OM.
I never would imagine. Just look at all the glassware. There she is.
And so is it a club?
It's a club, yeah.
Okay.
It's a bar. Now here's the thing. I have been to this bar once.
Right?
And they'll play like porn on the
okay.
TV screens. And I don't think, judging from Mariah Carey's facial expression, I think she thinks that she's in like a Restoration Hardware. I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows where she is.
Yes.
They were like, Mariah, we're going to it's Pride Month. It's LA Pride this past weekend.
I'm sure that's what And she's like, I'm going to go support and then also go out like she, would have a good time.
She's like, I'm going to go support the gays. Right. Actually, I think this is the moment she saw there was gay porn on the screens. Yeah, she was
that kind of looks like, oh, did I go through the wrong door?
Yeah. Lube, 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 lube.
Yeah.
Lube, 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 lube. I definitely,
where is this place?
I don't think she saw this ever in her career. I think she was like, I never knew I would be at
I think she's been pretty sheltered from certain things.
Yeah, one sweet day has come. Mariah Carey.
Day
you were at the Eagle.
Where is the Eagle?
It's over in Silver Lake.
Silver Lake?
Right?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Look at me. I'm like, where is it? What is this place called? In Silver Lake? I don't know east of La Brea.
I know.
I really don't. So there she is. Ally. I want to know how long she was there.
Looks gorgeous. She's from the town next to me where I grew up. Yep. She is from, I think, Centerport, and I'm from Northport.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Is it Centerport? Cold Spring Harbor. She may be Cold Spring Harbor, which is the same. So,
in New York,
like the next on Long Island. Yep.
God. I mean, good for her. I love that she showed up. She supports the gays.
Yep.
She actually performed at Pride.
Did she?
2 or 3 years ago?
Yeah, she's like the real deal. I mean, you can't mess with Mariah. You cannot.
And she has a new song out.
Does she?
I can't remember what let's see.
Is this it?
Oh, it's called Type Dangerous.
That's a very confusing title. No?
Well, that's also how I felt at the Eagle.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe that's why she's at the Eagle.
Yeah, just a little chicken walking around with these chicken hawks around me. Just leave me alone. I'm tiny and tender.
Tiny and tender.
It was like
tiny and tender.
During my twink era. I think Al Roker's behind her. I don't know what he's doing.
He
checking
looks familiar.
the weather.
No, he looks familiar. Is she saying anything? She's like, it's not very loud.
Pissed.
I need
pissed.
some, yeah. I mean,
wait,
she's
was
the queen.
She gonna sing?
Maybe, but now she's like, not if you can't hear me. I'm not belting this out for nothing.
Yeah, but she looks great.
She looks great.
And I love that. I love it when just like there's just like a pop in. You're just like, oh my God, there's Mariah Carey.
I love it. And people think that that's what LA is like all the time, right? They think they're going to come here and then she's just going to walk into your restaurant, which I guess arguably these things do happen, but not quite as often as people think they do.
I had a star-studded encounter over the weekend.
You did?
I did. I was performing at the Hollywood Improv. Sorry. And Teri Hatcher was there.
Oh my gosh, you're kidding.
Teri Hatcher from Desperate Housewives.
Gosh, Teri.
I know. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
It was kind of epic. Yeah.
What's Teri up? Did she I would have loved it if she just walked up on the stage and did a set.
It just slapped me or
Yeah,
something, just like Desperate Housewives. But I was like, oh my God, Teri Hatcher. Sometimes, they just pop out.
They just pop out.
Show up.
She
You'll
needed
be like,
a little humor in her life.
Yeah.
She needed a little like.
I don't want to see like a grocery store celeb. You know what I mean?
You don't want to see them in the grocery store?
Yeah.
Or you don't want to... I accosted Tim Curry in the grocery store once.
Well, that's
and
where you saw Tim Curry.
Because we were just talking about Clue, my favorite film on earth. And I want to remake it. I know they already have been talking about doing it for a million years, but I need to be in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I did. I accosted him. He had it was at Gelson's, and I went after work. Was when we were shooting Sabrina, I think, and I was like, oh, I just have to run into Gelson's on my way home and get like one thing, and then I was like, oh no, I also need lettuce. Oh, I also need. So I was like stacked up under the chin with like all my groceries because I just didn't get a bat, And then there he was in the fruits and vegetables, and I walked over to him, and I just was like, I am a huge fan of yours. Where I'm holding all this shit like a crazy. That's what he was like. He said, "Thank you so much." He said, "I'm a fan of yours," and I almost dropped all of my stuff. Now I don't know if he said that like tongue in cheek, like he didn't know that I was an actress.
Or
he could have just been saying like, "Oh, I'm a fan of yours
I'm
too."
I'm a fan of yours as well,
yes.
just as a person.
But I'm going to take it as he meant it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he thought, oh, that poor girl, like, what happened to her? She doesn't, she needs a basket. What is her deal? But that's my grocery store.
Gelson's?
Yeah. No, I mean, that was my grocery store encounter.
Oh. You're like, I'm an advocate for Gelson's.
I'm an advocate for Gelson's.
I'm a Gelson's ambassador.
No, it used to be, it just used to be down the street from my house where I lived.
Wow, Tim Curry at Gelson's. I mean, that's pretty major.
I think it's major.
Okay, well, we have a little game we're going to play.
Great.
Now, this is, since 30 years old, 30 years, God, Clueless. The slang is iconic still to this day.
Yeah.
But I wanted to make it a little more Gen Z.
Oh, great. I love it. I would like to be more updated, as is evidenced by this interview thus far.
Yeah.
I'm not really up to date.
No, I get it. And I'm with you. Like every now and then I'll hear a word and I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, oh, Justin, oh God.
I might know some of them from my daughter, maybe, because of her age.
Well, everything comes into... history repeats itself, obviously, with trends and slang.
Yes.
And, I feel like Labubus. Do you know what a Labubu is?
Oh, God, help me. Yes, I do.
If you're an adult with a Labubu, it's a clear red flag that you have not dealt with your childhood trauma.
Correct.
That's what I think.
I would agree with that.
It's a good, you're insane.
But people are buying them in bulk. My friend Zoe just said, because my daughter said, we need a Labubu. We need a Labubu. I was like, what is that? And she said, ask Zoe. And she knows that I love Zoe, and she is the mom of two friends of hers, and she knows I trust Zoe's, input. So I asked her, I'm like, what are these things? Is it what I think it is? And she's like, oh, I just bought a whole batch from this place in Koreatown. I'm like, what? It's are they endangered or something? Are they hard to come by? Because people are buying a lot of them at one time.
It's like this generation's version of Beanie Babies.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's what it is. And there's a mystery.
Scary looking though.
They're kind of weird. They're they look like Where the Wild Things Are.
Yes,
right?
yes.
But I just don't agree with the keychain, putting it on your Birkin bag. I'm like, please, let's not do that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Are adults doing that?
Adults are doing that.
That's a childish thing to do.
It's really
I'm going to
weird.
go right out there and say it.
And I've seen
that is a child. Yeah, it looks like the crazy bunny in like a rabid bunny in this movie in Peter Rabbit.
I just never. I mean.
Look at this one.
People are losing their minds.
Oh my God, people are losing their minds. Yeah, it's is he at first I thought he looks like not Swedish, Danish.
Oh,
is it? You know what I'm saying?
Clog.
Dutch clog. Yeah, that's what I thought. But then the hat up top is.
It's
not
very.
Quite right. That's more of a fisherman.
I feel like if you're a kid, this is cute, but there are grown people who have multiple.
Yeah,
ones.
that's weird. And no.
I'm like, okay. Well, also we had a Princess Diana Beanie Baby.
What? They made a Princess
You don't
Diana
remember
Beanie
that?
Baby?
Yes.
I don't remember that. No, I don't remember that.
It was like a purple bear with like a white rose on it, and like people like encased it, and like some people have like 4 of them, but also they were like, these are going to be worth $8 million one day.
Well, that's
And
always what they say. That's like those other things, the Cabbage Patch dolls. And that's what when I was a kid.
Look at that.
How is that Lady Di? It's a purple bear.
It's like because of
what does that have to do with Lady Di? You got hoodwinked. You were
no, because she died. That's why.
But did she like bears?
At the Eagle.
Did she? but I'm so confused. Oh, Rose, that looks like a palm tree. I thought it was a palm tree.
Well, that was because of Elton John's song, Goodbye, England's Rose. That one.
Oh,
remember he did Candle in the Wind for her? Yeah.
Oh, Candle in the Wind was for her.
Well, Candle in the Wind was for Marilyn, and then he changed it to Princess Di.
Oh.
God, I'm gay.
God, you're so gay. God, I'm not gay.
God, Bobby Lee would never have this discussion. Never.
Never.
Well, let's get into some Clueless slang. So here we have as if, and the meaning of that is it is dismissive and dismissive rejection, actually.
Yes.
The Gen Z equivalent is bye.
Okay, bye. Like that?
That's wild or nah.
That's wild?
Mm-hmm.
See, these are so confusing.
Nah.
As if is clear. It's dismissive. That's wild is like really passive aggressive, or so, it's
I say
making
that's wild
you feel.
all the time.
Oh, but now I'll know. I would have thought like, oh, that's like cool.
But honestly, it's not passive. Is it passive aggressive? Like literally, I'll
are
hear
you
something.
saying like, oh, that's wild?
Not like that, but I'll hear something if someone tells me a crazy story. I'll be like, that's wild.
Yes, but you wouldn't say as if. Would you?
Maybe we bring back as if. I would totally be down
I like
for that.
That's wild. I like that's wild.
I love
I just
That's
want to
Wild.
use it correctly, and I am clearly on the road to not doing that.
Now, here's a little story,
Okay.
Whatever, which was your phrase.
Yes.
That is a dismissive indifference, and the Gen Z equivalent of that is okay and or K.
Okay, I like those. I like that.
But whatever.
So I should say okay and
whatever was your
and?
origin story,
yes,
right?
Yes.
Because of what a boyfriend you had.
Yes. So I had this boyfriend in high school. I was in high school, and he was like a year out of high school. That should have like told me something. And I just loved him so very much, and I think he loved me, but then was like jealous, like didn't like I don't know. He would say, if we were going to do something or I was like having a problem with something he was saying, he'd be like, whatever, no. And then I'd be like, you can't say that. He'd be like, whatever.
Wow.
We're not doing that, whatever. So when I read the script, I mean, first of all, also, I am a huge 19th century English novel fan.
Oh.
I was in my last year of college when I did Clueless, and I had just read Emma like a year before, and I loved it so much. So I loved it for that reason. But then when I saw that her word was whatever, I was like, oh my God, I am taking back this word. And I just like why there's so much sort of like tasty vitriol in that is because I was thinking about Bob.
Good old Bob.
Yep.
Thanks,
good old Bob. Whatever, Bob.
Whatever, Bob. Which I'm sure that's not the last time he's heard that.
No.
We have totally, which means strong agreement or emphasis, and Gen Z's is facts.
Facts.
Or for real, or so real.
So real. For real. I hear, when I read my daughter's text messages, and I see FR all the time.
For real?
For real all the time.
What about FRR?
Yes, I see
For
that
real,
too.
real?
For real. So that's even more. That's like never going to not be real.
For real.
That is always going to be real. Okay.
You're a virgin who can't drive is a
funny.
savage personal diss. And
I love it.
The Gen Z equivalent is stay pressed.
Wait. What is stay pressed?
I don't know.
Pressed against like stay flat? Like what does it mean exactly?
Here's the gay theater boy
I love
in
it
me.
because I'm going to use that.
The gay theater
stay
boy
pressed.
in me.
So you would say it like stay pressed.
Pressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. But I want to understand more.
The gay theater boy in me thinks immediately to Giles Corey from The Crucible, who died from being pressed by rocks.
I am 100% certain it is not that.
We could do a Gen Z version of the Crucible where they're like, Giles is like, more, wait. And they're like, stay pressed.
Stay pressed.
More, wait. Stay pressed. We have Baldwin, which was a hot guy,
Yep.
like the Baldwins.
Yep.
Billy was the
Alec,
hottest. And
Steven.
no one said Steven.
Oh, wasn't that the thing? Like there were different versions of a
There was
Baldwin in that
Alec,
film too? I don't remember.
Billy.
No, I mean in the... I don't remember.
Billy Baldwin was the hottest, I think.
Right.
So Baldwin, hot guy, and the Gen Z equivalent, Zaddy.
Zaddy. Really?
Zaddy.
Like, it's got a daddy reference?
It's like a...
It's a little creep.
It's like you could be a dad, but you're like a hot dad.
Like a MILF? Which is the worst word on earth for the record.
Zaddy is like...
Zaddy.
It's like a good-looking guy who maybe doesn't have kids. Or like a hot DILF.
Okay.
Like a hot DILF.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Zaddy.
Betty was a hot girl, and the Gen Z equivalent is baddie or queen.
Baddie queen. Oh, okay. I see that word all the time.
Baddie?
All the time.
Oh,
Baddie.
she's a baddie.
Mhm.
She's a baddie.
Yep. I see that a lot.
Cake boy was a gay man.
Which I totally had forgotten about that word.
The cake boy? He's a total cake boy.
I for reals had forgotten that
For
word.
real
I'm going to start to try to incorporate this into my language now.
Here's the thing.
For reals, I didn't remember that.
For real?
Yeah.
As F. I honestly feel like we need to bring back Cake Boy. I love that.
It's pretty good. It's pretty
kind of amazing.
It is kind of amazing.
But the slang for that is twink, which I'm like, okay. Like, you're a twink.
You're a twink.
Like
it sounds like twinkly, like, I'm trying to get the real genesis of these things. Like,
of twink?
Yeah. Like Twinkie.
The origin story of twink was probably like Twinkie or Twinkle Toes.
Or Twinkle
like,
Toes.
Like a Peter Pan.
Peter Pan, right. Okay.
Like a young...
Just like, I'm vibing that. I'm getting it.
Yeah,
okay.
like a young, hairless woodland creature.
And hairless.
Yeah.
Plays
a flute.
Aren't all woodland creatures? Oh, no. Okay,
well,
right.
Like,
plays the flute.
Like from
plays
the here up there.
Yeah, right.
Like, but then down here is like goat legs. You know what I mean? And then finally, way harsh. Too mean. And the Gen Z version of that is savage.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I see savage too. Again, I'm referencing my daughter's text messages.
Yeah.
So now I'll have to like reevaluate.
And then my favorite, the one that I feel like that I resonate with in all of these Gen Z, I love cringe. Cringe is fun.
Cringe is great.
Cringe is
great because it's also like it sounds like what it is, and it is cringe.
But cringe was like around when we were younger.
Right?
I feel like it was like, ooh, it was cringe-worthy. Cringe-worthy.
I mean, I do tend to like use the old, like I use more like 70s and 80s, like when I wasn't even, like I say things like, oh, that like hip, like you're hip.
I say
or maybe that's the 60s.
I'll say hip too.
I wasn't even alive in the 60s,
cool.
But I'm just like, like that's, you're hip, I'm hip.
Yeah,
which
badass.
means I'm definitely not hip or badass. I say badass all the time. Is that totally gone? Is that dead?
I don't know.
Can we bring it back? I like it.
I like badass or like rad. I'll say rad.
I say rad.
I don't say like tubular.
No.
Or like.
No. Or grody to the max.
Grody to the max. Gag me with a spoon.
Gag me with a spoon. Wait, what?
Barf.
Rad and barf, are those 90s also?
I think rad and barf are 90s.
90s.
What's another 90s one? It was like Cool Beans.
Cool Beans. I like Cool Beans.
Cool Beans was fun.
Yeah.
What are some other
also
ones?
Also 90s?
I feel like
really.
We'll have the people drop them in the comments to be like, this is one for sure. This is the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally to the max.
Totally to the max.
God,
that's like a for real reels. That's like
to the max.
For real reels to the max.
See, these are okay.
To the max.
They're cute. But 90s slang, sorry, don't come for us.
Okay, I like That's Wild.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, now I'm reconsidering. I think I like K. Because that's just like, shut it to, like, K.
I know, but now like they hate K.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, if you text K, you're
God, this
asshole.
list is already defunct.
K is the emoji version of thumbs up.
Okay, listen. I am not giving up the emojis that I send.
Okay.
I know that they're not cool. I do the squinty eyes with the laughing.
Uh-huh.
I do it.
That's fine.
I do the thumbs up. No, I was told that's like nobody does that who's
Nobody does
over
that?
the age of, 20.
Yeah. No one does the emojis.
Guess what? I'm over 20,
Yeah.
so I don't give a shit.
Yeah, back off.
But the other one is I do the thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
I do what's the other one that everybody says is not good? I do a lot of the versions of the laughing face.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah.
That seemed like a little like
Just
you're
don't
like,
send out the
"It's
eggplant.
fine."
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, I can't do that. When did that happen?
I don't know when that
Why did
happened,
that
but
became a
nobody, that should never, ever, ever
I don't
have
like it. Or the
been a
3
thing.
drops.
No, God, no. Oh, God, I hope I don't see any of that
The
in
peach.
the peach.
I know.
No.
Happy
No.
Pride.
No.
Well,
No.
speaking of peach, Rachel Zoe. Rachel Zoe has joined the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills for season 15, and it says
She's beyond excited.
She's beyond excited, and I'm kind of here for this because Rachel Zoe was like that early 2000s like stylist extraordinaire.
Yep.
She hasn't been on Bravo since, and I feel like every girl back in the early 2000s was kind of styled by her.
Yeah.
She introduced that like boho chic.
Right.
Like, but also
she was just at our friend's bar mitzvah.
She was what?
At our friend's son's bar mitzvah.
Just recently?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Do you know her?
I don't know her, no. I mean, I met her there, but I don't know her.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, it was like, she had her own show.
Yes.
The Rachel Zoe Project.
Yes.
She hasn't been on Bravo since. And now she's back. And I'm like, kind of here for it.
You are?
Give us a storyline.
Do you know they asked me to be on The Real Housewives?
Of Beverly Hills? What?
A year ago or two, whenever they did another do they do a new thing every year? I don't follow these, so I don't know.
Still trying to figure it out.
But it was either last year or the year before.
And you said no.
And well, I was like, I don't live in LA. So I said,
none of them do.
I said I would have done it. Like I would have done it, but they wanted my whole family to be here. And I said, I can't I'll come down here and my family will come down, from time to time, but I can't. I'm going to take my daughter out of school so I can be on The Real Housewives.
Mommy has to be on TV.
Yeah, I have to be
Bye.
on TV. Sorry to my education.
Would you do it though?
Well, I didn't. Here's the thing. I really, a bunch of years ago, I would have said absolutely not.
Yeah.
And then I thought about it and I was like, well, maybe I could do it.
Yeah.
And I could be the person that is sane and then and then thought then maybe I'd be able to get the financing for my film and the other sorts of things I'm trying to accomplish. But when I really sat down and thought about it, I was like, oh my God, I don't know that I could stomach this.
Yeah,
I don't think I could do it.
You can't
But then it didn't, they were like, you can't if you're not going to be here.
You went and going, I'll be the sane one. And there's no such thing.
There's no such thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm sort of constitutionally against these shows. So then I really also thought about that. And I was like, how can I do this?
I'm totally interested because I feel like Rachel Zoe is going to bring some, some drama, some fashion to it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Rachel Zoe walk into Kimosabi and be like, what is this? And Kyle being like, I got a new cowboy hat. And she's like, no.
No.
And also, Rachel Zoe, that early 2000s look that she had going on where all the girls that she dressed were this big around. And it's like...
Yeah, they're all teeny tiny.
And lest we forget, Rachel Zoe is the pioneer. She's the OG of vocal fry.
Is she?
Absolutely.
Okay. So wait, what's vocal fry?
It's like you talk like this.
Oh.
And you literally, I can't.
Oh my God, she is
She was that girl.
So many cigarettes.
She would be like, I just got a latte.
A latte.
She's the OG of vocal fry.
Long jaw.
Yeah, everyone thinks it was the Kardashians.
Jaw.
No, Rachel Zoe. She'd be like, Brad, because Brad Goreski was her assistant.
You got to have somebody in your life named Brad if you talk like that. You've got to.
Seriously, I literally, I can't even.
I can't, Brad.
Dying. I'm
really dying.
I'm a zombie apocalypse 2000. So, I mean, she looks great. So I'm excited to see her.
Yeah, she looks great.
But then back to the Housewives of Orange County.
Oh, my
Holy
Lord.
shit.
Oh, my God.
This trailer is the most chaotic thing I've ever seen.
Well, this photo is the most chaotic
Tamara
thing
just
I've ever
being
seen.
Tamara.
I don't know, like, what... I don't understand these shows. Although that looks good, the commercial before she's making an avocado or something. She's really enjoying
that's Tamara. The OC Housewives, the trailer starts off with them getting strapped to a chair and getting a polygraph test. They're all just like, just get it out.
You're kidding.
They're questioning them. Like,
so I would actually love that part. I'd love to do
did you meet?
But that's all I'd like to do. I'm just going to get a polygraph.
That's it. And then be like, good night. I have to go back to San Francisco. Bye. Well, I mean, look at this. I mean, this looks like they're on
that one.
Shannon Bedore.
Yes. So I don't know her personally, but I know her because of Doug, my friend Doug Buden.
She's very sweet, but like they just like start going off. Would you rather be a housewife of Beverly Hills? Like, we're getting to Heather Dubrow's like, oh, and it looks so insane, and I'm here for it. And there's so much drama. And also Gretchen is back. Gretchen Rossi's back on the show, and she posted the trailer, and I commented on her post. I was like, so excited to see you back. She's like, miss you, friend. And like, because I've met her and hung out with her a couple times. And Gretchen's just that like, Is
she the one who's going to pee in the tulips?
Probably.
It says right there.
She's definitely going to be peeing in tulips. But she's a Texas girl. She definitely has like a live, laugh, love sign in her house. She has a
and a pillow that says the same or
all
says
of it.
like...
She knows decor.
What?
She knows party planning, and she also knows how to break her husband's penis.
Oh.
Because that's what she says in this trailer. She says
that she broke his penis.
She broke her fiance's penis. Now,
not even her husband? Uh-oh.
I guess it's not slayed, or maybe it was when they were engaged.
Is that going to continue?
Look at her. Flawless. She joined season 4, which aired in 2008 while she was engaged to Jeff. Oh, right. And he was battling cancer and died before the season aired.
After she broke his penis?
I think that's why he died.
I'm so
she broke his penis and he died.
It's interesting that she would say both. Yeah.
Broke his penis.
Broken penis.
Yeah. What's the point of living with that broken penis? She then she says, I broke his penis for real. For real. F-R-R. For real. Said to the castmate Emily Simpson in the teaser, which Bravo released. Gretchen then bent her finger down and said like this in the camera pan to a nodding Slade, her husband.
My goodness.
So yeah, maybe we'll get to see what that means. I don't think... Is that a thing? I don't know.
A broken penis? I mean, yeah, I don't know. I suppose you could like break. I mean, I don't really want to think about it, but I think
broken cocks go when they get wet.
Can a penis break?
I know.
Let's see. Yeah, to the eagle for
How
our
was your
answers.
day, Mom? Well, we Googled can a penis
break. It is possible.
To be injured in a way that is sometimes described as a break, though it's technically a penile fracture.
A fracture. So, elaboration. A penile fracture isn't a bone fracture like a broken arm because the penis doesn't contain a bone. Instead, I'm not going to continue with that, with the words coming up. I'm just going to...
You know why? Because it reminds me of Fear Factor.
Oh.
I don't like it. When I hear things of like tunica albuginea, the outer layer of the corpora cavernosa, spongy tissue filled with blood during the little... No.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
Let's move on. Gretchen, stop breaking penises over here. Break hearts, not penises. Well, we have a couple more stories. This is Sydney Sweeney. Everyone's kind of talked about this story. The sold-out soap made from her used bathwater. Have you heard this?
What?
Dr. Squatch I think that's what
No.
it's called. Dr. Squatch,
No.
right? Sasquatch, something like that.
No.
Smells like morning wood. How do we know? How do we know what morning wood smells like?
Please. This is a ridiculous. First of all, it's disgusting. I would never in a million freaking years buy that.
Yeah. Why can't it be
Ever.
sandalwood and vanilla?
Ever.
Morning wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's so lame.
And also,
no, just no.
this is weird. I get it. Good for Sydney for being like, I'll take this check. I don't think she needs it, but was she literally taking a bath? So she says that she released a sultry soap made with her used bathwater. The Post managed to scoop up 2 samples.
So essentially, it's dirty water that let's just get it clear.
Yeah.
That this means it's dirty
water. Yeah.
That is being put into the soap, which is counterproductive for first of all.
Yeah. I don't understand, but the Post managed to scoop up 2 samples before the 5,000 bars sold out in less than a minute online Friday. The Emmy-nominated star teamed up with the natural manly soap Dr. Squatch to create Sydney's Bathwater Bliss.
I'm totally grossed out by this.
Yeah, they're $8 bars. For starters, it is the worst tasting celebrity bathwater infused product I've ever tried. Why
You're
are you
supposed to taste
eating it?
Why are you eating it? Oh my God. But this is the thing. This is just encouraging like super psychotic, weird,
look at this
fetish
weirdo.
People
Look at him.
Who just like wanna, it's like really grotesque. I have to say, in my opinion. I'm out on this 100%.
That's why I only use my favorite bar soap. It's called FGS, which stands for fucking good soap.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I love it.
And I highly recommend it. And there are fun, it's like moisturizing, it's like good bar soap.
Great.
And
no one has
bath
bathed
water.
in it and then regurgitated it.
Nope.
And
You'll get like a, I think they have one that's like a tobacco leaf scent. They have one that's, one's called Fuckboy, which I really like.
What does that smell like?
Like Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce.
Oh.
It's really good. And so, yeah, go to fucking good soap. None of this Dr. Squatch stuff.
None of this, no.
Really good guy.
No.
Small business, small batch.
Love it. Great. Small batch.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't need
support
Sydney
it.
Sweeney's bath soap.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
Well, I think this is our last story. We have Parker Posey, and she is talking about her reaction to becoming an internet meme, which I think is kind of fantastic.
Which one is it? Is it one of what is her saying a particular line?
All
which
of
one
it.
Is it? Yeah.
She literally says she knew her iconic White Lotus character would become a viral internet sensation. She goes, I wasn't surprised because the lines were so funny at the Gotham Television Awards. And despite not being on social media herself, the actress knew it was going to be a meme performance. I was so happy that people were imitating me. She says, people are having fun imitating me, and I'm very, very happy. So she kind of went into White Lotus being like, I'm going to make this character like,
yes,
I'm going to deliver one-liners, I'm going to deliver looks and voices, and she did it.
She definitely did it.
Because now they're doing those variety actor on actor segments, and I think Cooper Koch and the I can't remember his name, the one who played the young son, her son.
Yes, Nivola.
So they did an
his
interview.
Last name, I can't remember. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little twink.
Yes.
That one.
Yes.
So they're talking about it and like, pop or no. They're doing all that.
Right.
So
she's so funny. It's really funny.
It's so good. Great. But here's what I want. We've had Jennifer Coolidge. We've had Aubrey Plaza.
Jennifer Coolidge. Queen.
Baddie.
In every way. Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Coolidge, Aubrey Plaza, Parker Posey. I'm going to throw it out there. When Mike White is done with Survivor 50, he's going on it.
He is?
He is.
Oh my God.
He's like signed up for it. Yeah.
OMG.
Yeah, so he's doing it. So when he's done with Survivor, I need the following season to be Amy Sedaris.
Oh, she'd be great.
I need an Amy Sedaris.
I love her.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She bring it back to Cole Escola.
Oh my gosh.
Thanked her in his speech. She would be so good. She plays these just the best characters.
Yeah, she would be so great. I love her. And she always has like heart inside of it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how, it's like why she's so appealing.
Yes.
And she's so smart and so funny. Oh my gosh, I just love her work so much.
I absolutely would love that because I just think she, again, like she can be as crazy and unhinged for the character, but there's always a truth like as to why she's that way.
Yes.
So that's just my saying.
Love it.
So,
I'm here for that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely here for that.
Oh, Lisa, this was so fun.
Did
you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Thank you for being
always
here.
love seeing you.
Congrats
Thanks for having me.
Everything, of course.
Yes.
Anytime you're in town, just
I will. I have a couple
over.
of things. I'm like coming out of retirement, so I have done a couple jobs this year. So I'll just maybe come back,
and promote and all that stuff. Yes, please. Yeah. And please tell everyone where they can find you. You're on social media?
I'm on Instagram pretty much only at Red Donovan.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think that goes to Facebook, but I'm not really on there.
It does. It links up.
That's the only one I'm off I'm on TikTok too, but I don't really do that.
Whatever.
I have some things up there that people have watched, but then I don't really like create content that much anymore.
Well, this clip will go viral, I promise.
Great.
We will have it out.
Do it.
For sure. And as always, we will see you guys next time on the Just Saying podcast. Make sure to like and subscribe and share and comment. We love seeing all your comments and shares. Trust me, it makes my day. And Vegas, if you're out in Vegas, I'll see you guys next week at the Rio in Vegas.
The Rio.
So we'll see you guys next time on the Just Saying podcast. Bye.
Bye.
For real.